My name's Veronica. I am happily married to Mr. Eriab Nyakana for the last 49 years. I am a mother of 5 and a grandmother of 7. Here in Uganda, I have 2 of the 5 children and 5 of the 7 grandchildren. So I'm really happy here. Now, as for my education, I went to King's College, Budo. Now, King's College, Budo made me what I am. I got a diploma in social work from Samizi Training Center. That was back in 1961 to 1963. Well, my work experience, I did probation and welfare work for 8 years. That's when we went abroad. Not abroad really, we went to Ethiopia when my husband got a job with United Nations. And there we stayed for 22 years. Now, those 22 years I didn't practice the social welfare I had done because I couldn't speak Amharic. Amharic is the language that's widely used in Ethiopia. So I did other things. Like I went on a radio. It was called Radio Voice of the Gospel, where I made a programs and was a producer for 4 years until we had a problem, political problem, so the station was closed. And after that I did editing and proofreading for different organizations. But all along I've been involved in welfare of the community. In whichever community I find myself, I involve myself. Now, this time around, I was very fortunate to be involved in a workshop that took place from this was the 17th to the 20th of April. That workshop was run or facilitated by a gentleman from South Africa by the name Ricardo. What was what touched me most was I came to the workshop very anxious and excited because I thought I had heard everything about community work, and I just didn't know what anybody could say that was new. But I did really enjoy the participants. We had a very interesting group of about 18 people. Many of them were new to me, but I already knew a gentleman, the director of Health Nest Uganda, Arthur Namara. In fact, it's through Arthur Namara that I was asked to come to the workshop. Now, each one in this group had a lot to offer, and I had to learn new approach. This approach of community life competence process is a new approach because all along, and I think what I've been doing is to find communities which are poor and to go with something to give them. I assumed that they are expecting me to give them. But now, this approach is saying no. The community might appear poor, but first of all, they know what they want, and they can actually work towards it. So to prove this, we visited a village which is used as a pilot project in Entebbe. This village is in Katabi, not far from where I live. And I was surprised to find so many village people gathered, old people, disabled, everybody was there. They were very, very keen to talk and friendly too. So they accepted us who came in as people from the workshop. We introduced each other, we got very comfortable, and then they poured to us what they thought they wanted or they needed in their community. Now, they sort of knew how they would like their community to be in the end, but seemed not to know how to go about it. But I do believe that with the enthusiasm we saw among the people, I'm sure they're going to reach the goals. I've really enjoyed this workshop, and I know for me, I hope it's the beginning, because we do need this same pilot project to go all over Entebbe. So I thank Ricardo very much. And really, Ricardo, come back to Uganda. Come and live with us. We love you. I'm sure you'd love it here. Thank you very much.